Athu's eyes scan the horizon, searching for a solution. His desperation is palpable. He's been searching for a way to survive in this hostile environment, but every lead ends in disappointment. He's tired, hungry, and running out of options. His goal is to find a way to rest, to get a good night's sleep without being attacked by demonic beasts. His hands are shaking, and his eyes keep darting back to the dark forest.
I'll take a chance on this. Happens when we take a chance? Let's dive into the story of Demonic Beast Hunter Survival Guide.
Athu wants his perfect sleep. That means survival in this world depends on it. He needs a book, his only hope for a solution. But what if it's a trap?
For me to survive in this world, this book is absolutely necessary.
Athu's hands shake as he reaches for the book, desperate for this key to his survival. Athu realizes the truth. The Empire's greed has blinded them to the demonic threat. He's desperate to find a solution, but what if the book he needs is a trap? Athu's hands shake as he reaches for the book. His entire survival depends on it. Every moment without rest is a risk.
Athu pushes forward, his eyes fixed on the void. The world blurs together as he steps into the unknown. His body tenses, ready for impact. A scream pierces the air as a horror emerges from the void.
Stats critical.
Athu realizes too late, the monsters are real. The void swallows him whole. He disappears into the darkness, leaving behind only the faintest whisper of his name. The world holds its breath. What will Athu face next? Athu's desperate search has led him deeper into the demonic realm. He's been wandering for hours, but he can't shake the feeling that he's being watched. His eyes strain to see any sign of danger. As Jean stumbles upon the ancient text, the words on the page begin to shift, revealing the dark secrets of the demonic realm that had been hiding in plain sight. Jin's newfound understanding of his surroundings comes at a steep cost, forcing him to confront the harsh reality that his loved ones have been deceived by the demonic forces he had sworn to defeat. With the truth finally within his grasp, Jean finds himself trapped in a desperate game of cat and mouse as the demonic forces close in on his location, determined to claim the ancient text for themselves.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari. New chapters drop every week. Jin's eyes scan the crowd. He's looking for a familiar face, but every person here seems to be weighing their options. They're not friendly, but they're not hostile either. What are they waiting for?
What do you want?
The question hangs in the air, but the villagers don't seem to care about Jin's response. They're focused on the stranger who just approached him. Who is this guy, and what does he want? Jin's instincts scream at him to be cautious, but he can't back down now. He takes a deep breath and decides to push forward. Jin's eyes narrow as he sizes up the stranger. Hituk moves with a speed that leaves the werewolves chasing, their jaws snapping wildly.
Fast.
The pack is relentless, werewolves closing in on Hituk from all sides.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
We've got Hituk in a desperate fight against werewolves. He thought he'd gathered enough intel on their numbers, but there's always one surprise waiting. The pack is relentless, werewolves closing in on Hituk from all sides.
Fast.
The werewolves are now so close, Hituk can smell their sweat, their fur, their burning eyes. But Hituk won't back down. His training is putting the odds in his favor for now.
Hituk is cornered by werewolves. His training tells him to keep moving. He spots a clearing behind the trees and makes a break for it. The werewolves are relentless. Their growls echo through the forest, and their snapping jaws barely miss his heels. Hituk's boots pound the earth as he dashes for the gap. He knows the odds, but he also knows his skills.
Wait, Hituk, turn back.
Hituk doesn't listen. His instincts are screaming at him to keep moving, to put as much distance between himself and the werewolves as possible. His breath comes in short bursts, panic is setting in, but Hituk refuses to give in. What happens next? The demonic beast hunter is ambushed by a pack of werewolves, narrowly escaping with his life as the moon rises high in the crimson sky. casting an eerie glow over the chaotic battle. The emotional stakes are higher than ever as Rin loses his closest ally, leaving him shaken and questioning his ability to continue in this unforgiving world of demonic beasts. His grip on reality begins to slip, threatening to unravel the very fabric of his existence. As Rin limps away from the carnage, he's confronted with a haunting question. What will become of his next target? A powerful demon rumored to be hiding in the very forest where Rin stands. The hunter's gaze lingers on the dark trees, an air of foreboding settling over him. Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Hell descended on him with a price tag. His soul and silence. His hands won't stop moving, and he checks the exit twice. The desperation is palpable. He's about to face his manager, Rex, who holds the keys to his job and salary. This situation is about to get ugly. You're late again. Rex is standing with his arms crossed, his eyes boring into him. The stakes are clear, job and salary on the line. The narrator's goal is to salvage the situation and get a second chance. He needs to convince Rex to spare him, but Rex is unmoved and the narrator's face falls. He's about to beg for mercy. I realize that my life will be vastly different from my original life. I won't suffer absurdity, and I'll live in abundance. The thrill of the hunt has set me free. I will simply enjoy the present. I feel a sense of peace wash over me. The thrill of the hunt has become my reality. He's moving quickly now. He's trying to get more information. He's asking about the Order Alliance. He needs to know what they're doing here, what they want.
What brings you here today?
He's getting a vibe here. Something's off. The person he's talking to seems nervous, fidgety. What's going on?
I'm here to collect a monster bounty.
The stakes are rising. He's getting close. He realizes this is Pelt, the target from earlier. How did he end up here? What's going on?
Wait, hold on.
The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife.
The key action or twist of this chapter. Our protagonist uncovers a dark conspiracy tied to the mysterious figure, shattering their trust in the very organization they once believed in, forever altering their path. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. The loss of innocence weighs heavily on our protagonist's shoulders as they grapple with the harsh reality that the world is not always black and white, leaving them questioning their own morals. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. The enigmatic figure reveals a cryptic message, hinting at the true purpose of the hunter's guide, leaving our protagonist on the edge of a precipice, unsure of what horrors lie ahead, as the stakes rise with each passing moment.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari right now. Jin's got a bad attitude, we can tell. His hands are clenched, and his eyes are already blazing with annoyance. He's not buying what Rex is selling. What does he want? He wants to hunt that demonic beast himself. What blocks him? Rex's mercenary group is in the way, with conflicting orders to hunt it down together. What happens? He mutters under his breath. That mutt. What does he take me for? Already on edge. What is the cost? His temper is about to flare up, and it won't end well.
Stop. You're wrong.
The mercenary group is on high alert. Connor's eyes light up with excitement. Rex gives a curt order to move in, but Connor hesitates. What does he want? Connor wants to protect his team and the loot. What blocks him? Rex's conflicting orders to hunt a different target. What happens? Connor takes a bold step forward, charging towards the Mad Skull. What is the cost? The team's strategy is already compromised, and they're about to face a real monster.
Wait, Connor, don't be stupid.
Connor ignores Rex's shout and charges forward. The team is caught off guard. Jean moves before anyone else can breathe. The blade is already past the commander's guard. What does Jean want? Jean wants to take down the beast and claim the loot for himself. What blocks him? the overwhelming numbers of the mercenary group and the beast's deadly aura. What happens? The battle begins in earnest, with Connor and Jean facing off against the Mad Skull. What is the cost? The outcome is far from certain, and the team is already getting torn apart.
No, Connor, stop.
Connor is relentless, slicing through the beast's defenses with ease. Rex's orders mean nothing to him now.
She lunges forward, her spear flashing through the air as she collides with Mad Skull in a devastating impact, unleashing a maelstrom of raw power and adrenaline-fueled determination. Saya's unyielding resolve is tempered by the weight of her past failures, each brutal defeat driving her to question the value of her existence as a demonic beast hunter, threatening to shatter her unyielding spirit. As the dust settles, Saya's eyes lock onto a chilling sight. Mad Skull's still beating heart, eerily pulsing with an otherworldly energy that hints at a far more sinister force lurking just beyond the horizon.
Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update.
AQ's on a roll, she's got a plan, and it's already in motion. Her quarry's speeding up, but she's got a counter. The skull's on a collision course with a tree, and she's counting on it. The impact should slow it down just enough for her to get in position. But turning's difficult, AQ knows this. She takes a hard left to avoid getting clipped.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
The skull's too fast. It's hard to keep up. AQ dodges and weaves, but she knows she can't keep this up forever. She spots a gap in the tree's branches. One good swing should knock the skull off course.
The skull's too fast. It's hard to keep up. AQ dodges and weaves, but she knows she can't keep this up forever. She spots a gap in the tree's branches. One good swing should knock the skull off course. The branch is low-hanging, but it's her only shot. She takes a deep breath. One swing, no room for error. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. AQ's grip on her skull hunting skills is slipping. She needs a solid hit to take down the Mad Skull, but it's too fast. The tree's branches are sparse, and her swing must be precise. The pressure is mounting, but AQ's not alone. There's an unnamed character nearby, watching her every move. They seem fascinated by her skills, and their eyes light up with curiosity as AQ takes aim. AQ notices them observing her, but she doesn't let it faze her. She's too focused on the Mad Skull. The character's eyes dart back and forth between AQ and the skull, a hint of longing in their gaze. AQ's aware of their presence, but it doesn't affect her decision-making process. The Mad Skull, however, is not going down without a fight. It charges at AQ, its speed and agility surprising for a creature of its size. AQ's got the power, but at what cost? AQ's got her sword locked in, blade inches from the Mad Skull's jaws. She's pushing for the kill, her muscles burning from the exhaustion of the hunt. The skull's eyes flash, and it's about to counterattack.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked. That's the moment AQ realizes her power has overflowed. The air around her begins to distort. The skull lets out a deafening screech as AQ's energy crashes into it.
The demonic beast hunter is caught off guard by a sudden, relentless assault from the very demons they thought they defeated, their survival hanging precariously in the balance. The weight of the hunter's newfound responsibility crushes them, forcing them to confront the harsh reality of their own mortality and the devastating consequences of failure that now threaten the lives of innocent civilians. As the hunter's world teeters on the brink of collapse, a mysterious figure emerges from the shadows, their intentions shrouded in darkness, leaving the hunter's fate, and that of humanity, perilously uncertain.
Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. I want to learn magic. My teacher, Jean, wants me to focus on survival. He saved me from Mad Skull, but his reputation as a strong monster hunter is at stake. What blocks us is our village's looming deadline to leave in 2 days and my desire to learn magic. Jin's hands won't stop moving. He checks the exit twice. I try to keep up with him, feeling a bit embarrassed. He says, "Teaching you magic is the least I can do." What happens is that he agrees to help me, but I can sense his discomfort. The cost is my growing realization that Jin's reluctance might be more than just about protecting his pride. If you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. Jin rushes towards the speaker, his movements a blur. The speaker's eyes widen in surprise, but only for a moment. She doesn't back away, instead. She stands her ground, her gaze locked on Jin. What's he trying to do? He's not even considering Claire's presence. She's just a bystander in this confrontation. The speaker's confidence is starting to waver, and Jin's actions are about to push her over the edge. What does that mean for their relationship?
Claire, are you okay?
Jin's gaze is still locked on the speaker, but she's not the only one he's concerned with. Claire's world is in danger, or at least that's what it feels like.
The key action or twist of this chapter. Erica's world is shattered as her mentor's dark secret reveals the true nature of the demonic beast hunting world. A harsh, kill or be killed reality she's not prepared to face. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Erica's trust in her mentor is irreparably broken, leaving her feeling lost and vulnerable, as the lines between her mentor's intentions and her own desires are brutally exposed for what they truly are. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. With her mentor's intentions left hanging, Erica is now forced to navigate the treacherous world of demonic beasts, unsure of who to trust, as the shadow of her mentor's darkness looms large, threatening to consume her.
Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Jin moves before anyone else can breathe. He leaps forward because he knows the consequences of waiting, of trusting those who promise salvation. Jin trusts no one. He doesn't have time for games. Jin's goal, eliminate the monster. Jin's obstacle, the darkness closing in. Jin's action, charge forward, his eyes fixed on the chaos. Jin's consequence, he's the first one to engage. That's a risk anyone would take. Because Jin's adrenaline is high. He's willing to risk it all in the arena, but those knights will be tough to take down, and they're experts in mana arts. He plans to draw their attention and learn from them. It's a bold move, but he's determined to become the best. He's got something up his sleeve, but what is it? Will I be okay? Oh no, knights use mana arts well. With his plan set in motion, Jin charges into the fray. His determination grows. He's not just fighting for victory, he's fighting to learn. And with every blow, he takes a step closer to mastery.
The mysterious golden bug's demise sets off a chain reaction as its two sons emerge, their true forms and intentions unknown, leaving our hunter shaken. The hunter's reckless pursuit of wealth and fame has taken a devastating personal toll, as they grapple with the weight of their newfound responsibility and the loss of their loved one's trust. As the hunter's reputation surges, so does the danger, and they're now faced with a treacherous crowd of people, some of whom may have sinister motives, all vying for a piece of the golden bug's legend.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari. New chapters drop every week.
Give it your all. The air is filled with the sound of clashing steel, and the two warriors exchange blow for blow. It's a clash of titans, with neither side giving an inch. But despite his best efforts, Jin can't help but feel a sense of unease. Rex is a formidable opponent, and he's not sure if he's up to the task.
Can Jin manage to overcome the odds and emerge victorious? Or will Rex prove to be too much for him? If you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. The question remains, what exactly does Jin plan to do with that 3M LHHMSI?
The mercenary's face is a mask of annoyance. He's not pleased with the current situation. He knows what he wants, to leave this place without a fight. His eyes flicker with a hint of desperation. How many hits can you take? He asks, the tone laced with skepticism. I was just getting started. Rex says, the Holy Knight apprentice's voice firm and unwavering. What a buzzkill. The mercenary's hand on his sword hilt tightens, the metal creaking under his grip. What will it take for the mercenary to accept the fight? A decent payment, perhaps? The tension in the air is palpable, like a physical force pushing against his skin. A ruthless offer hangs in the balance as the powerful demon hunter reveals their true intentions, leaving the protagonist shaken but intrigued by the prospect of unlimited wealth. Emotions simmer as the protagonist's decision to pursue a high-risk mission jeopardizes their relationship with a close ally, who now harbors deep-seated doubts about their partner's judgment. A terrifying threat looms as the mysterious figure in the shadows begins to manipulate events from behind the scenes, leaving the protagonist and their ally vulnerable to a catastrophic outcome that may imperil their very survival.
Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Rex feels ominous mana within him, and he's curious, but a bit confused about its origin. We see Jin's determination, but his understanding is low, and efficiency is an issue. He's trying to grasp the concept, but Rex's anxiety is palpable. Is this too much for him? He wants to control the mana within him. His anxiety is what blocks him from mastering it. He tries to focus on the flow of mana within him, but it feels like too much for him. His frustration grows as he fails to grasp it. Rex wants to master the sacred fire slash technique, but the complexity of the move gives him a headache. He's trying to ignore the one eye, but it's not working. His thoughts are consumed by stress-induced binge eating and the guilt that comes with it.
The client's safety is our top priority. Calm the terror squee down even if you have to kill it.
His hands start to shake as he tries to maintain control, but the golden bug suns are carrying our clients. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife.
Claire's demonic beast guide is revealed, showcasing her unique connection to the realm, and we witness the eerie, double-humped camel's adaptation. A chilling twist that shakes the very foundations of this world. The emotional toll of Claire's revelations weighs heavy on our protagonist's heart, as the truth about their own demonic realm karma threatens to shatter their identity, leaving them grappling with the darkest aspects of themselves. Rex's ominous, unspoken call to action hangs in the air, leaving Claire's fate and the demonic realm's future perilously unresolved as we're left staring into the abyss of what could be a catastrophic downfall.
Subscribe to Manhwa-with-hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Rex's eyes are glued to the map, tracking every movement. His mission is clear: save Ino. His priority is blocking the demonic beast's path to her location. He urges himself on, screaming Ino's name to the point of exhaustion. His legs pump furiously, propelling him forward.
Stop.
Rex's urgency spikes. He's desperate to save Ino, and the stakes are higher than ever. His focus is solely on Ino, his concern etched on his face. His hands move swiftly, checking equipment, searching for any weakness in their strategy. He spots it, a ticking time bomb of an attack pattern. His mind racing, he spots something, their chance at victory. They'll need to hack at the beast's core, exploiting its one weakness. Rex shouts, "Internal core, that's where we need to aim."
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
Rex's plan is set, but he knows one thing: it won't be easy. They'll need to push themselves to the limit and cut through the beast's regenerative armor. He grits his teeth. This is going to hurt. Let's get into it, folks. Beat. Rex's plan unravels.
Jin's desperate battle with the demonic beast reaches a boiling point, his life hanging precariously in the balance as the creature unleashes a devastating counterattack with its razor-sharp claws. Jin's intense struggle has left him emotionally drained, but it also reveals a deep bond with his companion, who risks everything to save him, their friendship forged in the fire of desperation and loyalty. The demonic beast's internal core, a powerful artifact capable of unlocking unimaginable abilities, is now in Jin's possession, but its immense energy has awakened a dark and malevolent force within him, threatening to consume his soul from the inside out.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manhwa with Hari right now.